Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 3 is almost here, and this is everything that we know about the season so far. But before we start, I'm giving away battle passes to you guys on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday in all my streams and videos. So make sure you come out to the streams. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, like button, and of course, have my code in your item store, baby. Let's get into the video. Shout out to Top 5 Gaming for putting this together, but let's check it out.
The best part from the entire battle pass.
Dude, I'm looking forward to those X-Wings, baby. You know there's some cool videos planned for that.
You know about Fortnite, Star Wars, Galactic.
All right, here we go.
So the full battle pass lineup for next season was revealed last week, and so much more is released since then. There are characters in this pass that never showed up in the teaser trailer. In the lead, we have Jedi Evie. And I know fans usually criticize mashups.
I saw this at the event.
But this one's actually pretty cool. That's because she'll also have an edit style that allows you to turn her to the dark side of the Force. Then we have confirmation that Poe Dameron is making an appearance. And let's just say no one was expecting him to be a battle pass skin. I will say,
do you guys like the battle pass skins? Let me know.
Technically, this is his third appearance in the
Darth
game.
Jar Jar, I don't think is in the battle pass.
We have Emperor Palpatine, the big bad.
It's either a secret skin or it's going to be in the item store. I'm not sure, but
Fortnite revealed we're getting a General Grievous skin. He is easily the most anticipated Star Wars character in years, and I'm
not even much of a Star Wars fan, but I know people are super excited for that.
So it's just an amazing surprise. But this is where we get to the final outfit of the battle pass. Wookiee team leader. Fans are a little disappointed because this means only 3 people in the battle pass are actually Star Wars characters.
This is true.
But don't worry, all will be forgiven if Fortnite adds lightsaber pickaxes.
Okay, well, just touching on those skin things. So yeah, Darth Jar Jar I don't think is coming out in the battle pass unless it's a secret skin that they haven't announced yet. We're gonna see like quite a few in the item store. So there is a lot of Star Wars stuff coming, but I do see why some people might be upset.
Every year, it's like our May 4th tradition where we get a Star Wars event and the world gets disappointed when another ridiculous pickaxe get added.
No, for
Literally,
real.
Now or never for these to happen, and there is hope. In the battle pass,
if it doesn't happen,
you can spot characters holding sabers we have never seen before, hinting that we might finally get a customizable pickaxe in season 3.
Oh, customizable would be insane.
TIE fighters and X-Wings. These aren't just for decoration. These will be brand new vehicles that you could actually fly.
TIE fighter, X-Wing versus that video's coming, boys. You know.
Letting your friends stand on the roof and the wings. Now that we're into the final days of season 2, Fortnite has straight up posted the new map in its entirety. But before I review
the map looks pretty cool.
On the bottom right, named Outpost Enclave. This huge POI has replaced Hopeful Heights, and it's home to an entire desert biome. Of course, you can't have a Star Wars desert without a cantina, and that's why Mos Eisley is here. You'll be able to explore the whole city and even break into a sandcrawler to get tons of loot.
Do you think the sandcrawlers are going to be like the moving armored vehicles, but like just stationary? Do you think it's going to have like a vault or something in them? Let me know in the comments below.
Because Epic just
Let me know your theories.
Stormtrooper skin.
Oh, chat, yeah, I showed you how to do this in one of my shorts.
The one we've seen in the shop
Go over to my page.
All you got to do is
check out the
Disney
shorts
account, and it's yours. You just
get a free skin, boys.
And if you're in an eligible region, you'll see a new My Disney option. You gotta simply follow the steps to link your account. You don't even have to be subscribed to Disney Plus. And the next time you log in, the skin is in your locker.
Just link it.
Watch out. An evil presence is lurking on the map. You may have spotted him during last week's teaser trailer, and it's of course Jar Jar Binks, but with a twist. You see, the most popular fan theory in all of Star Wars is that Jar Jar was actually pretending to be a moron.
That should be writable, chat.
Well, that joke theory has turned out to be true in Fortnite's universe, birthing a Darth Jar Jar. We still don't know if he'll be part of the item shop or this season's secret pass outfit, but I'm excited to find out. As for something you can experience right now, just go in game and look up at the sky. That's no moon, it is the huge Death Star staring at you, and it's pretty hard to miss, not gonna lie. It's terrifying knowing it could destroy all
I think
of
it's
us
also supposed to get even bigger or something.
It has been getting closer and closer every day, and honestly, this is one of the best ways you could ever visualize the true scale of the Death Star. Like, it really is the size of a moon. But that's not the only thing progressing each week. Fortnite Season 3 will have 5 updates in a row. Every week we'll enjoy a new period of Star Wars.
This is so exciting.
And that starts with the Imperial takeover.
I'm going to be live for all of those updates, boys. It's going to be Thursday for me.
Of course, the X-Wings and TIE
I don't know what time will be for other people, but
we'll have the Pull of the Force on May 8th, probably giving us a bunch of Force powers before leading into the Mandalorian Rising on May 22nd. This will bring a brand new customizable Mandalorian skin to the game.
Yeah, this is going to be
freaking out over. Now, you're not going to be able to get Pedro Pascal's version if you didn't play in Chapter 2, but it's the next best thing, and who knows? Maybe you'll get to customize it to look like Din Djarin or Bo-Katan. Or maybe, just maybe, you'll decide to play as an even more infamous Mandalorian. You see, in the Battle Pass reveal, you can spot blasters that we've only seen once in the films. These belong to Jango
I'm looking
Fett.
forward to all the Star Wars things, not gonna lie.
They've
got all the blasters, mythics, exotics, there's gonna be so many different things.
All of this will build up to the 4th update called the Star Destroyer Bombardment.
Yeah.
As you can guess from the name, we'll probably have the Emperor's full army arrive to power up the Death Star.
This is gonna be insane.
To destroy the island.
Dude,
if you're seeing
the live
theme
event.
here, all of the weekly changes are taking us through every trilogy in Star Wars. Think about it. The prequels include Darth Jar Jar, Grievous, and more, but this will also showcase Venator-class destroyers from the prequels alongside Imperial Star Destroyers from the original trilogy. With all of these attacks from Palpatine, things are not looking great. So what are we doing here? What's our mission? Well, it's to destroy the Death Star, just like the original film. Live event in the final week called the Death Star Sabotage. This event is going to be a mix of Operation Skyfire and the Galactus battle, where we pull off the trench run and blow up the space station. And that's not just speculation. Star Wars themselves have revealed that the season will end in a live end of season narrative event. It's the first time since Chapter 3 they'll be getting 2 fully fledged live events in a single year. Not only will we be equipped with starfighters to do it,
dude, they need to do more live events. I know they take so long to do, but
along with the usual,
they got to do them more often. Otherwise,
it's
just so annoying.
Treating us to the DL-44 pistol, Han Solo's iconic weapon.
Scope revolver.
You can spot Fishstick holding it in the key.
Yeah, I saw
There's also the CR2 heavy pistol held by Poe, which should basically work like a blaster SMG. But the most interesting of all is this rifle held by a Mandalorian. This is an 8280 CFB convertible blaster. This is actually taken directly out of Andor, where he mods an entire pistol to basically become an AR, and it's leaving many hoping he'll be arriving too with this new series dropping right now. But let's take it back a second and look at the Season 3 map again. I showed you the bottom right's desert biome, but what else is here? Well, heading to the top left, replacing Wiffy Wharf with a Resistance base. You can land here and find the Millennium Falcon parked up, and if it looks familiar, that's because it's the Rebel base from Force Awakens.
Oh my god, is there gonna be underground?
Directly from that film.
And you got the First Order base.
First Order base. This will be replacing Demon's Dojo. So say goodbye to the Night Rose because she's about to be replaced by someone else guarding the area. So who is the NPC here? Well, we already know who's coming.
So sick. Dude, I am hyped for the POIs. I ain't even a Star Wars fan and this looks so sick.
By First Order troopers. They'll assemble here at the base on the map, ready for us to fight. And don't worry, Captain Phasma will of course be a skin to claim yourself too. Rumors are that she's currently the headliner of the new Lego Pass after being featured in their newest teaser. And that's right, Battle Royale isn't the only one getting a Star Wars season. Lego Fortnite's Battle Pass ends on May 2nd, the same day as BR, and we'll be getting a new one that includes a bunch of new First Order base buildings and Phasma as your reward. Who knows, maybe there will even be 2 skins.
I don't really play Lego, let me know if you guys do in the comment section below, but...
Because he's not going to be a destroyed backbling
I kind of wish it was more fun. It just gets a bit boring after
Fortnite's already teasing it with this loading screen. On Wookiee Team Leader Satchel, you can see a keychain of him with the Mandela effect included. That is indeed a silver part of his leg, something that fans never noticed when watching the original trilogy, but it was always there, and now it's on his Fortnite skin too. Now, I haven't forgot to mention a character who is even more exciting than C-3PO. Sure, he may have been in every single Star Wars movie ever, but he doesn't have the aura of Samuel L. Jackson. That is right.
Wait, what?
Mace Windu is coming to Fortnite.
Oh,
He
yeah.
isn't the first Samuel L. Jackson skin in the game, but he is by far the most accurate, and it looks exactly like him. That also includes his iconic purple lightsaber, which will probably be a mythic weapon. If you don't know,
there's gonna be
the only person in the franchise with a purple saber, simply because SLJ wanted to stand out in all the fight sequences. Suffice to say, it worked. Now let's zoom out once again to the Season 3 map. I've shown you the cantina and 2 of the bases, but this is where things get really cool. Despite the fact that he's barely appeared in any of the marketing, Darth Vader has a role to play this season. That's right. You will bring
Vader's gonna be a new Darth Vader skin.
They'll be redesigning the dojo
because it was out like what 3 years ago.
But
they had a Darth Vader
it's also
skin.
gonna keep that samurai aesthetic to match his outfit. I'm assuming this is Epic's way of allowing fans to buy a Darth Vader skin that isn't exclusive to a battle pass, but it is still relevant to the season. It makes total sense. I imagine he'll be a boss at this POI that you could fight, obviously protected by his samurai stormtroopers. But I'm way more excited to check out the Crash.
This is one of my favorite areas as well.
You want to pronounce it. It's in the Snowy Mountains. It's not just the First Order base.
We're gonna do a meetup there. Trust me, on custom. Meet up at that AT.
Waco's Tacos and Pizza Pit have swept into this prime real estate location and set up their vans at Eat Eat.
It's so cool.
Know that Epic were high-fiving themselves for coming up with this. It's kind of genius, and it way better name than Saucy Sausage. I just
Hey,
but I
whoa,
can't believe
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
saying
What
we're
are they
getting
saying
Darth
about me?
Vader's Porsche. Yeah, Fortnite have officially teased that the GT3 RS will be getting a brand new decal inspired by the villain next season, and it's not the only one. Rocket League will also be offering a Stormtrooper paint job for the Octane, meaning you'll likely be able to grab this for free.
Can someone let me know when the Rocket League pass is changing as well? I want another free car, you know?
This week by
I
giving
also
us
just
2
don't
more
know when
songs
they
from the
happen.
films. Darth Vader's Imperial March is getting a jam track alongside the theme of Jabba's Palace. I don't know what they're trying to tease here, but I'm looking forward to it. But while we sit back and wait for the full trailer of Season 3 to release, we're all still combing through every frame of the teaser from the Star Wars Celebration.
For real.
And no one seems to be paying attention to the music. That's right.
Wait,
Epic decided it would be cool to play Levitating by Dua Lipa, and has nothing to do with Star Wars, barely even fits the vibe of Darth Jar Jar, so there must be a reason for it. Well, just saying the last time this happened, it was Metallica and Wrecked, and they ended up being a festival headliner just a couple weeks later. I don't think we'll see Dua Lipa as an icon skin at the Sabrina, because Daft Punk has been leaked, so who knows? She might be next in line after that. That's everything you need to know before the new season.
Okay, well, I don't know about the Dua Lipa thing, but if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Remember, Battle Pass giveaways Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are the brand new season. First 4 days in my videos and streams. Come out to as many as you can. Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out. Dude, I am hyped, and I ain't even a Star Wars fan, boys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.